Tomato, my friend.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's AverageRik, and today we're talking about one of the craziest hero reworks in Mobile Legends. The glue you knew is dead, and the new one, it might be the most busted tank right now. Let me show you why. Glue's ultimate just got a major upgrade. Now, when you pop it, he instantly latches onto an enemy hero that's maxed out on stacks from his passive. Once he's stuck on, boom, you can still hit that signature combo and slam enemies straight into your squad for an easy wipe. Let's roll some clips of the newly reworked Glue, and you'll see exactly why people are calling him broken.
Let's go. I can see my future in the second bright. Not used to the light, I was born at night. But I'm used to a fight, not a new sight. Left, right, hair, body, roll the dice. No regrets when I finally leave. I'll finally be the final be a better me. My destiny is to invest in me. A quest to be the best, yeah, legend free. From a world that's been feeling so wounded. I got dreams and they feel so lucid. I got dreams that they think are stupid. It's alright, sit back cause I do this. I don't take this life for granted, my mind's expanding. It's time for a fight, command of the war. I want more, yeah, I said I want more. Took a life full of hooks, time to even the score. One life left, so I gotta make it count. Two bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. Three more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. Falling, scaring me alone through the struggle now. 5 toes tangle off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know. Let's go, but watch me go. Take a deep breath in, can you feel that? That's 1 in a billion, wait, 1 in a trillion. A life that's been given, a life that's worth living. I don't wanna miss it, I'll get up and get it. Cause I got a vision, I got ambitions. I've got the energy, I'm on a mission. Passion and purpose, they light the ignition. I made a decision, so listen up. I'm here to take a stance. You cannot keep me down, digging from underground. I'm here to take a chance, never down for the count. I'll go another round. Do you believe? Yes, I believe. I can achieve, I'll do it for me. I wanna be free, I have to be free. So get off your knees, stand up and believe. I don't need money, I don't need fame. That shit is all coming as soon as I change. Take a step forward, the path is the same. 1 step at a time, push through all the pain. I just need me, I need belief. These gatekeepers try to keep me from a dream. A game made of gold, all money and souls. I'll never give up till I rip through their walls. I'll take the risk, I'll take the hits. The bigger the gamble, the bigger the win. Like Chester, it's crawling through all of my skin. Adrenaline pumping, I'll push to the end. Doesn't even matter, we all die in the end. No happily ever after, fuck yeah, it all matters. We all die, but my soul takes a whole new chapter. 1 life left, so I gotta make it count. 2 bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. 3 more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. Falling, scaring me alone through the struggle now. 5 toes tangle off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know, but watch me go.
What's up, guys? It's AverageRik, and today we're talking about one of the craziest hero reworks in Mobile Legends. The glue you knew is dead, and the new one, it might be the most busted tank right now. Let me show you why. Glue's ultimate just got a major upgrade. Now, when you pop it, he instantly latches onto an enemy hero that's maxed out on stacks from his passive. Once he's stuck on, boom, you can still hit that signature combo and slam enemies straight into your squad for an easy wipe. Let's roll some clips of the newly reworked Glue, and you'll see exactly why people are calling him broken.
Let's go. I can see my future in the second bright. Not used to the light, I was born at night. But I'm used to a fight, not a new sight. Left, right, hair, body, roll the dice. No regrets when I finally leave. I'll finally be the final, be a better me. My destiny is to invest in me. A quest to be the best, yeah, legend free. From a world that's been feeling so wounded. I got dreams and they feel so lucid. I got dreams that they think are stupid. It's alright, sit back cause I do this. I don't take this life for granted, my mind's expanding. It's time for a fight, command of the war. I want more, yeah, I said I want more. Took a life full of hooks, time to even the score. One life left, so I gotta make it count. Two bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. Three more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. Falling, scaring me alone through the struggle now. 5 toes tangle off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know. Let's go, but watch me go. Take a deep breath in, can you feel that? That's 1 in a billion, wait, 1 in a trillion. A life that's been given, a life that's worth living. I don't wanna miss it, I'll get up and get it. Cause I got a vision, I got ambitions. I've got the energy, I'm on a mission. Passion and purpose, they light the ignition. I made a decision, so listen up. I'm here to take a stance. You cannot keep me down, digging from underground. I'm here to take a chance. Never down for the count, I'll go another round. Do you believe? Yes, I believe. I can achieve, I'll do it for me. I wanna be free, I have to be free. So get off your knees, stand up and believe. I don't need money, I don't need fame. That shit is all coming as soon as I change. Take a step forward, the path is the same. 1 step at a time, push through all the pain. I just need me, I need belief. These gatekeepers try to keep me from a dream. A game made of gold, all money and souls. I'll never give up till I rip through their walls. I'll take the risk, I'll take the hits. The bigger the gamble, the bigger the win. Like Chester, it's crawling through all of my skin. Adrenaline pumping, I'll push to the end. Doesn't even matter, we all die in the end. No happily ever after, fuck yeah, it all matters. We all die, but my soul takes a whole new chapter. 1 life left, so I gotta make it count. 2 bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. 3 more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. Falling, scaring me alone through the struggle now. 5 toes tangle off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know, but watch me go.
Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Midsummer Cup wildcard matches. So, today we are playing the semi finals, and it's between, and there are going to be two matches in total. The first match draft has already begun. So, how are you guys? Are you all doing? And the first match is between Team Valhalla and Elusivity Esports. We already know both the teams. They have proved themselves time to time on this stage, on many
This
stages
land is our
around
homeland,
the
and it
whole
will soon be our
around
burial
many
ground.
tournaments. But today they are competing for the wild card slot in the Midsummer Cup. Only one of them will arise to move to the grand finals of the wild card, and at the end only one of the four teams fighting today will get that wild card slot to join, will get that opportunity to join the top 16 in the Midsummer Cup. The matches are going to be very interesting as we see the draft has already begun, and we already see a Lapu Lapu ban coming in. What That's quite a good ban alongside of Zukshin from Team Elucidity. Both the bands are pretty good. They are not looking to give them
Butterflies
the
born
Zukshin,
by
the
thy
amount of crowd
wish,
control,
guided
zoning.
by
She is
lantern's
one of the
light.
most dominating mages in the meta right now. After all, so it's just natural that she is being banned out this early. We have seen her getting picked multiple times, not one but multiple times, as the first prio pick, or at least in the top three, by one of the strongest teams in the entire world, which is none other than Team Liquid Philippines, the defending champions of the defending MSC champions and MPL Philippines champions as well. So if they are drafting that as a first pick every match, so we know how good strong she is, and we all as well. We also see a Grok alongside a Von Von band coming in now. These two bands are quite interesting. One is more of a common band compared to the Grok, who is not banned out that often, because after the
Welcome to
revamp, the
my
potential
castle.
of Grok as a
To
hero
me,
has
fun
increased
is all that
significantly
matters.
because of having crowd control immunity on all of his skills. He is a constant presence on the battlefield, which will annoy the fuck out of you. And with his enormous amount of crowd control and that stone barrier, you are running nowhere. He is gonna capture you. He is gonna detain you. He is not gonna let you escape. And Von Von, not to mention any good Von Von player, can like wreak
They
havoc
call
upon
me a
your team
hero
even when
because
behind
I
on
saved
farm.
my
The
nation.
crossbow of Tang, once
Thorns
activated,
remain should
slaughters
petals fall.
entire teams in the matter of milliseconds. And the last two bans are Ethan Shin and Lancelot, respectively. Now, these two are the most common bans in the pro scene right now. Both of these two bans are the most picked junglers, are the most contended junglers in the current meta. The YSS and the Lancelot, they are like, if one team has a YSS, then the other team has to pick the Lancelot. It's like an unspoken rule in this meta because both of these heroes have so much potential to dominate different aspects of the battlefield. Lancelot with his puncture, as well as the
The
Thorn Rose, and
southern seas
YSS with
are
his Mountain
my
Shocker. An
domain.
immense amount of mobility in both of these make them formidable forces on the battlefield. And now, as the draft continues, we see Team Valhalla picking up the Kadita as their first pick. Now, that's quite a risky move. That's quite a bold move coming in from
Let's hear
Team
from the
Valhalla
crowd.
right here because,
Make some
as
noise
you
for
know,
yours
Kadita
truly.
only works if you have the early game, and it in that for that to happen, you need that squishy people. You need that targets who you can mark down in the enemy team. And picking
Muscle of
Kadita as a
iron,
first pick is
bones of
not a very
steel.
good option, or is not a very good choice, because if the enemy decides to draft a tanky lineup, then the snowball of that Kadita, the effectiveness of her rough waves will be decreased by a significant margin. And as well, we see Team Elucidity picking up the Gatot and the CC, one of the most well known and safest combinations, as in a like the combo of the curtain call with the AOG is just something else, man. the CC can dive into the backline, tie up the damage dealers, and the Gatot can really hit them so easily with that AOG. It just the simplicity of this combo makes it so beautiful because as well Gatot is individually one of the most reliable picks in the roam or even in the EXP lane and the CC. Not to mention her damage being a EXP laner, the amount of
Rocks
damage
need
she
no
deals is
protection.
just
You are
insane.
facing a
She is a
cluster.
constant presence for the frontliner. She is easily
To
shredding them all.
live is to
And they have
trick the
also picked up a
Reaper.
Faramis. Now that's quite an interesting pick. Faramis is not does not didn't have any good luck in this year
Experience the
after the
euphony of
several nerfs on
suffering.
him in the last year. He has been dying dormant for more than a year, and whenever he is picked, that team loses significantly. But in this time, I see why they have picked the Faramis because the enemy Team Valhalla, have drafted a glue with the Netherrealm. He can even survive that Kadita's rough waves, and with his Ghostbusters, he can easily melt down that glue in a single hit. That makes him a good pick against glue. But picking a hero specifically only for another hero is quite concerning to me because considering Firamis does not offer that much after the nerf. And let's look at the other side. Team Valhalla have drafted out
Let's
a
go.
glue alongside a Bakshia. Now that's quite concerning to me as well because the enemy team already has CC. After the CC is drafted, they have drafted a Bakshia. Knowing that the CC can pose threat to the front lines, they still went for a Bakshia,
Magic is my
which
life.
is a quite uh, move if you ask me, but it can work both ways because if the Baksha is good or if the CC is bad, if they are able to dodge that curtain call, dodge that yo-yo blitz somehow, then it all can be good because the Baksha offers strong anti-heal effects and frontline as well against that Feramis, against that CC, against that Gatot. So it can be a good pick, not to mention the Glue as well. Glue, one of the most reliable picks in the EXP lanes as well. This one of the signature picks of
Time to drop the
TLPH
beat of the
Stanford
flash.
in the grand finals of the MSC against SRG OG. He picked Glue or more than 3 to 4 times, I guess. And looking at the bans, the team Elucidity has decided to ban out a Grandeur with a Harith. Both are quite good picks in the goal lane. No surprise they are being banned out. And looking at Team Valhalla, they have banned out a Irithel, another goal laner. They don't want to give them a good goal laner. But the Joy ban is what the ban that concerns me here because banning out a Joy,
I am
because why
vengeance
would they choose
incarnate.
to pick a Joy when you have already have two frontliners and a mage who can easily burst you down and who has good mobility. So now that ban is quite concerning to me, or you can say that is a wasted ban slot. And let's see, Team Elucidity has decided to pick up a Moscow as that was one of the only marksmans left open after Grandeur, Harith, and Irithel. Three of the main marksman heroes have been banned out. So Moscow, going for a Moscow was a quite good option because of how he can split up the map, how much map control he can provide for his team. And we see Team Valhalla picking up a carry alongside a Matilda. Now that Matilda pick is really
Always on
good
the
here. Bakshia for that glue to like escape the crutches
Light
of
me
that
up and
Katot,
watch
of the
the
AOG,
world
of the curtain
burn!
call. So that's quite a good pick. The carry as well against tanky or even squishy enemies. You know how much damage, how much the amount of damage carry can dish out. And on the other side, Team Elucidity had decided to pick up a X bar. Now that's a good pick as well against someone like a Pakshia, a Glue. X-Borg is quite a smart pick, but I'm still concerned about it because there's a Matilda. She can easily help them dodge the last insanity. But okay, great draft from both the teams. But if you would ask me, I would lean in more towards the draft of Team Elucidity here because they have what it takes to apply map pressure, to deal damage, to sustain. They have they have all the things needed to win the match. While on the other side, Team Valhalla are somewhere lacking in the mage role. They could have picked a different major. They could have gone for something like a Valentina here, but okay, the Valentina pick would have been amazing, I guess, here. But something else as well, like the Farsa, but
Welcome to Mobile
Kadita as a
Legends!
trio
5
pick,
seconds
which
till the
was
enemy
just
reaches the
not,
battlefield.
didn't just
Smash
make
them!
sense to me. So, as
All
we,
troops
with this, we
deployed!
dive straight into the battlefield of the Midsummer Cup to wildcard match number one of the semi-finals. Let's dive straight into it as both the junglers have started their rotation, taking it slow in the mid lane. Team Elucidity should be able to secure the mid trio because of the presence of that Gatut as well as the Pyramus. Pyramus is rotating at the bottom lane while Gatut is still at the top, providing vision for his team. Are they looking for invade here? No, no, but they are just looking to contest. They are just looking to secure the lethal, which they did, and backed away in the bottom lane. We see what damage! What the fuck! That damage coming in from that Faramis was just insane, and now he
First
might get
blood!
taken down. And yes, a flicker forward from Faramis caught him off guard. Even though he had to pop in the flicker, the glue popped in the flicker as well. So that makes the trade worth it, and they got a kill in the bag. So quite good rotation coming in from that Paramis in top lane, unbreakable onto a Matilda. Gatot is taken quite low. He pops in the revitalize to stay alive. Might not be able to sustain petrify on towards the Gatot, trying to survive, but he won't be able to as he gets taken down by Carry and the expert joins the fray with his fire missiles, melts away all the HP of of the Bakshia with no hesitation, with that true damage. It looks like he is just a marksman. He's just another squishy target roaming around the battlefield. That's what Xbox made him look like in the bottom lane. CC scored in a tough spot. She is taken quite low. She still has the vengeance. Pops into the curtain call on towards two. He is taken down very low. Might be able to secure some kills. And yes, both Glue and Bakshia got taken down right there. Good engage coming in from that CC with the curtain call. And now they go in straight for the turtle. They should be able to secure the first turtle without any effort, as all two members of Team Valhalla were down. Now they are looking for invade as well, as they know that they won't be able to secure the buff, and the Xbox steals out the way. And in the mid lane, we see on off screen, Kadita got taken down by the Moscow. In the top lane, the carry is trying to poke down the Moscow a bit with the speedy light wheel, but won't be able to deal much damage as he pops in the with Walker with the control goes in with the unbreakable, taunts the carry, and Moscow with the SOD is able to arrive at the right place at the right time, able to pick up the kill on that carry. What a play coming in! What a play! The goal lead is already 3k in the favor of Team Elucidity right now. The Gatot is still there, still trying to charge up the Unbreakable, still threatening the team, but all four members of both the teams are now up top. The Gatot is trying to provide some vision right now. Kadita with the Ocean Otis is trying to look for something. Kadita got pulled with that Shadow Stampede, but she was able to back away. Katot still in the jungle, still providing vision for his team, still providing that necessary information needed for his team to function easily. And now we might see an engage here in the mid lane if the Kadita decides to reveal herself, but she is not planning to do so. So early in the bottom lane as well, Yo-Yo Blitz on towards Glue, poking him down, zoning him away as the CC already has that War Axe, does not have the War Axe right now. But after will have it, she will become the real definition of that fearless. They are going for an invade once again, will be able to secure the buff. Kadita caught in the spot, able to back away with the rock wave. That was a close call coming in from that Kadita. What coordination coming in from Team Elucidity. Circling Eagle on towards three people. Gets pulled off by the Shadow Stampede. Oh, first it down. The AOG has been popped in as well. Blue trying to run for his life. Pops in the flicker, but won't be able to run far as the CC catches up to him and gets the double on with the Yo-Yo Blitz. What a coordination, what a play coming in
Blue
from
team
Team
turret has been
Elucidity.
destroyed. Red team has
GG's.
slain the turtle.
They are dominating every aspect of the match right now. And in the mid lane as well, the Kadita is so low on that farm, she is not able to look for any pick offs right now. As I already said, the pros and cons of picking the Kadita as their first pick. So the Kadita has went in. Let's look at the itemization for a bit. We see Baksha has gone in for that Molten Essence, followed up by, let's see if he will build it up towards the cursed helmet completion, or he will build something else. Let's see. But Matilda going in straight for that flask of Oasis, while Glue has the Molten Essence as well, building up towards that Dreadnought armor, I suppose. And Carrie only has the Corrosion side right now. She won't be able to deal as much damage. While on the other side, on the contrary, Moscow already has two core items. CC and Xborg have that War Axe, and the Toad has that Dominant Dice as well. Firmest, though, has went in for an interesting build, which is he has prioritized the Enchanted Talisman here. So he just wants to spam his ultimate
Blue team
non-stop,
turret has been
wants to
destroyed.
provide that Nether Realm advantage to his team all the time as
Blue
much as
team
he
turret has
can.
been
CC
destroyed.
in the midst of it all, trying to cut the wave here, but she is in a tough spot. She might get caught here, but his team is here to flank, to provide vision, to secure him. Glue getting pulled by the Shadow Stampede. The Toad in the mid of it all, providing vision for his team. Moskov trying to push down that turret. The Baksha caught in a tough spot, able back, getting pulled
Blue
back
team
by the
hero
Shadow
has
Stampede,
been slain.
taken and busted down. Kadita was taken down very low, had to pop in the rough waves to escape. Glue trying to defend the
Blue
turret,
team
but he
turret
won't
has been
be able
destroyed.
to, as they chip away at the outer turret and take it down in an instant. They already are as the outer threat of the mid lane has been taken down, while the holy defense has also been popped of the mid lane inhibitor. Now this is not looking good for Team Valhalla right now,
Turtle
because if
Slayer.
the Lord marches in, which it of course will from the mid lane, it will be difficult for them to
Blue team
defend it
turret has
at
been
such a
destroyed.
goal disadvantage, and without the holy defense. So let's see if they will be able to defend it. Moscow with the SOD on that carry gets him.
Blue
The
team
carry pops
hero
in the
has
flicker,
been
but is not
slain.
able to sustain for even a second. She does not have enough items. She does not have the vengeance as well. Moscow takes her down in an instant with that SOD and the Abyss Walker as well. In the bottom lane, they are trying to force down that holy defense, which will get popped eventually. And in the top lane as well, Moscow trying to work on that outer trying to work on that top outer turret, but it is standing on the last of its HP. The Lord is about to spawn in about a minute from now,
Blue
but they
team
will
turret has
already
been
get the
destroyed.
mid
Base
lane
turret has been
inhibitor down.
destroyed.
What a pressure, man! What That's some crazy amount of pressure coming in from Team Elusivity on towards the Valhalla. The holy defense of or now the holy defense of all the inhibitors has been popped. SOD on towards Matilda, but he won't use that as the revitalize has been popped from that Katot. Everyone is now at full HP. They are looking for more. They are looking to push the bottom lane inhibitor as well. KOG in the mid lane gets caught by two Unbreakable,
Killing
able to
spree.
turn down two Netherlands, trying to save his team. Is able to
Red
make the
team
Gatot
hero
survive, but
has
he
been
won't last
slain.
long as
Hero
the
has
turret
been
gets him
slain.
down, and
Blue team
Paramis
base
gets
turret has
taken
been
down,
destroyed.
and Paramis is able to take down the
Double
Kadita. What
kill.
a flicker forward plus Shadow Stampede from Paramis is able to pull two away and secure the match for that. What a play! What a team coordination coming in from Team Elucidity. They finished the match in less than
Victory!
10 minutes, 9 minutes and 4 seconds. That is what a gameplay coming in from both the teams here. GG, well played. Both the teams come back stronger next time, Team Valhalla. And congratulations, Team Elusivity. You will be moving to the grand finals of the wild card. Wish you best of luck and well played. So now we will be going for a short break until the next team that arrive. and we will be right back. The fun is not over yet. We still have one match, one very interesting match on the plat to play, see, and will be very interesting. So, see you guys in after the short break.
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following
Yo, what's up, guys? It's AverageRik, and today we're talking about one of the craziest hero reworks in Mobile Legends. The glue you knew is dead, and the new one, it might be the most busted tank right now. Let me show you why. Glue's ultimate just got a major upgrade. Now, when you pop it, he instantly latches onto an enemy hero that's maxed out on stacks from his passive. Once he's stuck on, boom, you can still hit that signature combo and slam enemies straight into your squad for an easy wipe. Let's roll some clips of the newly reworked Glue, and you'll see exactly why people are calling him broken.
Let's go. I can see my future in the second bright. Not used to the light, I was born at night. But I'm used to a fight, not a new sight. Left, right, hair, body, roll the dice. No regrets when I finally leave. I'll finally be the final, be a better me. My destiny is to invest in me. A quest to be the best, yeah, let you free. From a world that's been feeling so wounded. I got dreams and they feel so lucid. I got dreams that they think are stupid. It's alright, sit back cause I do this. I don't take this life for granted, my mind's expanding. It's time for a fight, command of the war. I want more, yeah, I said I want more. Took a life full of hooks, time to even the score. Life left, so I gotta make it count. Two bloody ends, work hard just to build it now. Three more doubts in my head, try to tear me down. But I won't let it show. Falling, scaring me alone through the struggle now. 5 toes tangled off the edge, don't look down. 6 feet deep, what will I leave when I'm underground? I don't know. Let's go, but watch me go. Take a deep breath in, can you feel that? That's one in a trillion. A life that's been given, a life that's worth living. I don't wanna miss it, I'll get up and get it. Cause I got a vision, I got ambitions. I've got the energy, I'm on a mission. Passion and purpose, they light the ignition. I made a decision, so listen up. I'm here to take a stance. You cannot keep me down, digging from underground. I'm here to take a chance, never down for the count. I'll go another round. Do you believe? Yes, I believe. I can achieve, I'll do it for me. I wanna be free, I have to be free. So get off your knees, stand up and believe. I don't need money, I don't need fame. That shit is all coming as soon as I change. Take a step forward, the path is the same. One step at a time, push through all the pain. I just need me, I need belief. These gatekeepers try to keep me from a dream. A game made of gold, all money and souls. I'll never give up till I rip through their walls. I'll take the...
So, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We are back with another exciting match, and this time it's going to be the last match of the day. So let's dive straight into it. And we already know how the last match went, how exciting it was, and now this match is going to be the last match of today, and it will be between Omen and DSE. Both, as we already know, both are well proven teams. They have proved themselves time to time. They are now fighting for that grand final slot of the wild card for a Midsummer Cup. So let's see if they will be able to snatch the victory.
Thorns
And
Your team is banned.
Lance, the bans have already
Thorns
started, and a
remain,
Lance
should
ban of that
petals
already
fall.
come in as the first ban. I'm not quite surprised because of that Lancelot ban, because yeah, why not? Lancelot is one of the best assassins in the meta right now. Banning him out is just the safest option if you are not comfortable on him. And if even if you are planning to draft someone else, someone vulnerable to backline divers, then banning out Lancelot is your like is the perfect option. And we already see, let's see if they will ban out a YSS here, because we already know Lance and YSS
Let's
both
hear
are
from the
like
crowd. Your team is
both are
banned.
the
Yours
top
truly.
most best top junglers in the meta right now. So let's see. They went in for a CC ban instead. Okay, CC is also quite a good ban considering the amount of damage, the potential she has. It's still quite good of a ban
Let's
considering
hear from
as
the
well
crowd.
she is
Make some
dominant in the
noise for
EXP
yours
lane, but
truly.
still many of the picks in the EXP lane are still wide open, like the Lapu Lapu, Uranus, and even the Yuzong is still left open right now. Even the Ruby is being picked many times against the high mobility assassins.
Let's go.
And
Your
Marksman Ruby
team
is
is
one of the
banning.
perfect counters, and but they went in for a Irithel ban. That's quite
Let's
strange.
go.
Like yeah, Irithel gets contended for pretty often, but banning her out is a bit rare. And as the second ban, it's even rarer. So they just don't want to deal with the Irisel, or they are going to draft a comp which is will be vulnerable to moving targets like the Irisel. So they might have decided to ban it out. We don't know. We will only know after the entire draft is complete. But we
Your
see
team
that
is
they have
banned.
decided to. And yeah, one more reason for that Irisel ban could be that they are planning to pick a one because we already know how severely the Irisel counters the Von, how like she can counter every aspect of her, like every single aspect. And I think Team DSC has read through the draft and they already figured out that they are good. That Team Omen are
They
planning to
call
pick
me a
a
hero
Your
One and
because I
team
just
is
saved my
ban it
banned.
nation
out
from falling
themselves.
apart.
So that's
Because
a
I
good
saved
move
my
coming in
nation from falling
from
apart.
Team GSC, and we see Team Omen banning out the YSS as the last ban of this phase. Quite a good ban considering Lancelot has already been banned out. So it's now in the assassin hero pool. It's quite limited of the compared to the current meta. Like in the assassins, most assassins are lying dormant. Might be a Ling or a Hayabusa pick, but I'm not quite sure. But the best assassin picks in the current meta are Lancelot and YSS, which have already been banned out. So let's see what will be the last ban of this phase from
Butterflies
Team
born by
DSC,
Your
the
and it
team
bush,
is
is
picked
the
up.
guarded
Zuxian.
by lantern's light.
Okay, that's quite an
Butterflies
understandable
born by
ban
thy
as
wish,
well, considering
guarded
the amount of
by
crowd
lantern's
control, the amount of
light.
poke, and how dominant she is in the laning phase and in team fight. So that's quite expected as well. A very good ban coming in from that Zuxian. So okay, let's carry on as it is now time to pick and many picks are still open, like many overpowered many pick or bans are still open, like the Lapu Lapu is still wide open, and many other picks like the Farsa in the mid lane or the Grandeur in the gold are still open right now. And they
Welcome to
Your
decide
team
Gold's
to
is
go
Castle,
picking.
for a
tardy
Grok
friend.
instead. That steady, the Stone Titan,
Welcome
that
to
steady
my
presence on the
castle,
battlefield.
my
They decided to
friend.
go for it. They are going
Muscle
to
of iron,
dominate if they are
bones of
able to utilize
steel.
the Grok perfectly because of how good the Grok is in the current meta. And Team TSC responds with a Gatode pick. One of the most reliable tanks in the current meta, can be flexed in either EXP or in the roam role, but still, after all, one of the most reliable picks. And we also see that uh, Gadot is being picked so often in this batch as well. He is one of the most reliable after all, and we also see a Moscow pick coming through from Team DSE. Okay, now that's quite an understandable pick, but I'm still wondering why they
I am
decided to go for a
vengeance
Moscow when
incarnate.
that Granger, when that
Muscle of
Harris was
iron,
open. Yeah,
bones of
Moscow is
steel.
one of the best, second or third best gold laner in the current meta, but still mostly they prefer a grandeur over him in the match because of how the grandeur can poke. But yeah, when
Payback
it comes
time.
to split push, when it comes down to lane
Experience the
pressure, then
euphony of
then
suffering.
no marksman in the current meta can beat out the Moscow. And here we see Team Omen picking up the grandeur instantly, and they are also planning to pick a Farsha. Now Farsha is quite concerning to me because of that AOG, which will be able to like which will be because of which he will face many problems. So let's see. He will be forced to flicker out from time to time every time he uses the AOG. So okay, let's see what Farsa has got, because yeah. Not to forget that the Farsa is one of the most dominant mages in the current meta, alongside Luxian, of course. The amount of damage, the amount of range, the amount of mobility she has for a mage, it's just insane.
I
And we
will
see
choose my
team
own path.
DSC going in for Arlott as their last pick of the first phase. Arlott is quite a good pick, quite a priority
I
pick in
am
the
not the
EXP
only
lane in the
one
current
bound by
meta.
these
I forgot to
chains.
mention him earlier, my bad, but it's quite a good pick because considering the amount of dashes he has, the mobility, the damage, the tankiness, and not to mention the final slash. The sustain from his sex skill to vengeance is just off the charts, man. He can dive straight into 3 and 4 people, and he can become our Lancelot. Not a Arlot, but with the play style of a Lancelot. That's what he becomes if a player knows how to utilize his potential perfectly. And looking at the second
The southern
ban phase,
seas are
we see a
my
Phobius
domain.
and a Kadita ban coming through. Now, okay, both are good picks, but I'm concerned about the Kadita ban. Exactly because yeah, she can bully that Farsa, but yeah, man, you can ban many things out here. You have many priority bans still open here, but after all, they decide to ban out a Kadita. Might be a comfort pick for Team DSC, but about that Phobius, I am a bit confused because it's not like, yeah, Phobius is quite good against that Arlet, to be honest, because of Arlet's dashes charging up his passive, and also the Moscow with his Abyss Walker, he can charge up that that Phobius passive pretty quickly. So, okay, might be a good ban here. But let's see what the last ban will be from the side of Omen. It can be anything because Eve and it. Oh, now that's quite an interesting ban coming in from Team Omen right here because that
Among the
Eve ban
planes
is
exists the
um
equilibrium,
I
which
can't think
I
of
was
many
made
reasons
for.
why they decided to ban out the Eve. Yeah, she has good combos. She has good zoning capabilities. But yeah, in the current meta, she isn't picked or banned that often. Even in the pro scene, she is lying dormant. Okay, let's see what they are going to do with at the space. And oh, okay. We might see some action. We might see some Valentina action here, but no, he just told us, and let's see what they will pick. But they went in for a Hayabusa instead, which was one of the only available meta assassins right now. They went in for the Hayabusa. They have the quad shadow. They have the shadow kill. They can easily dive into the back line on towards that Farsa, on towards that Granger, get that kill and get out like nothing happened. Okay, quite a good pick, quite a good decision coming in from Team DSC here. But we see Omen locking down that Bakshia instantly. Now that's a very good pick considering that the enemy team has strong sustained fighters like that. Gatot as well as that Arlets and Hayabusa as well won't be able to pick off that Grok with ease. So quite a good pick coming in from Team Omen here and also the his tankiness and oh, a Minceter pick. Finally, after many days, I'm seeing a Minceter in the pro scene here.
Rocks need no
Minceter is
protection.
quite good. He's
عشان
quite
دويتو
buff right now,
نادنا
but
مع
because
season
of his
Z.
kit, because of his inability to survive for long in team fights, is not picked very often. But okay, we are going to see some kings calling. Let's see if Team DSC are going to bow down to the king or the king will be slayed and driven out of his own kingdom and his dream of getting into the wild card finals be shattered. Let's see. And here we see the last pick coming in from Team GSC to lock down that whole lineup. It can be anything, but I would say if it is a Valentina, it's going to be very interesting. But they decide to
Fighting
go for a
Kimmy!
double marksman combo. They decide to go for a Kimi Moscow combo. Okay, two carries in one team and alongside a Hayabusa. Going to work out pretty well, but a Kimi against a Bakshia, that's I doubt that decision making because a Kimi against a Bakshia in the early game will get thrashed very hard, like really bad. So with this, Both the teams have locked down their composition. They have good compositions, but it all comes down to how Team Omen can execute that King's calling. But let's see if they is able to connect it on towards the right target, then it would be very easy for them to pick off kills. But if he misses it, then it's going to be a tough challenge. Who? Oh, thank you, Chief Green, for that 20 rupees donation. Thank you very much. We really appreciate the support. We really appreciate the support coming in from you guys here. With our host AverageRik is also present here. He is working his ass off to organize, to manage this tournament, and we really appreciate those little gestures of love, of support, and it really means a lot to him. So thank you from the whole team here as we dive straight into the match. Welcome to the Midsummer Cup Wildcard Semifinals. Last match between Team Omen on the left side and Team DSE on the red. Let's see who is going to take that grand final ticket and who is going to walk away with that dreams of getting into the grand finals shattered. We will find out in some time. Both the teams, the Kimi is trying to get some damage, trying to poke down that Grog, but he is not able to connect many shots because of her limited range, and they are now going in for that lethal. Is Baksha is able to secure it with the retribution, while the Hayabusa is out there just farming, farming, farming. Okay, let's see the we see the Kadot in the midst of it all here, just trying to get something, trying to provide vision for his team, and he is quite successful in it as he already has the locations of their jungler Bakshia pinned out, and we see Grok as well doing out the same thing, revealing that Hayabusa's position, and Hayabusa with the a quad shadow goes in but gets taken down very low by that Grok. Is able to back away with the quad shadow. Okay, he's still alive. He's still okay. The turtle is coming up in soon, and we see the Quartz are caught in tough spot with the unbreakable pops in the flicker, is able to back away with the backup from that rock. What a play! What a play coming in. But that's a valuable resource used from the side of Team Omen, and we see that the grandeur is quite low in the bottom lane as well. Might get solo killed here, and in the top lane we see Bakshia and Hayabusa getting one kill each. The Grok is next on the chopping block. Kikimi secures that kill. Bakshia is zoned out. He has a retribution, but he won't be able to contest that turtle because of the absence of that Grok from that team fight. And Hayabusa will be able to secure it without any issues as the match goes on. And at the bottom lane, Gatot and Grok in the front of each other. Gatot with that unbreakable taunting down. The traction pulse comes in as well. The AOG on towards Grok, but Grok is able to CC immune it. The SOT connects on towards Farza, but he won't use that because his team does not have the enough resources. Moscow, Abyss Walker forward, able to connect the Sphere of Misery as well, because it's forced to flicker out because of that presence of that drop, because of the presence of that tectonial charge from him. And we see Gatot caught in a tough spot. He does not have the OG attraction. A good tectonial charge coming in from that Grog, but his team backed away, leaving him all alone. Even Farsa didn't pop in that feathered airstrike. That could have been a good engage. That could have been a game-changing engage, a good lead, but they didn't decide to follow it up, and Grog got taken down all alone there. Okay, let's see. The team DSE are leading in the terms of goal right now of 1.5k goal lead in the favor of them. He also steals away that lethal from that Bakshia. Gatot is caught in the spot right there. Gets stopped by that stone barrier. Is forced to use that AOG defensively. AOG backwards is able to save him, but he won't be able to survive for long as the feather strike comes through as well. Gatot is very low, does not have the AOG. Going to be difficult to contest. Both the junglers are at level 7. Moscow has cleared out the lane, getting some that pressure on, getting what that Moscow should do. He has the SOD as well, can join the team fight at any moment. Grandeur coming back to the lane. Moscow already got that gold plate, is almost 1k gold ahead of that. Grandeur coming in with the Rhapsody. Moscow taken down very low, might get taken down here. Moscow uses the SOD onto it, connects on towards that partner, uses it and goes into the Spear of Mithri, is able to secure 1 kill. Far supposed to flicker out. Now Baksha next on the chopping block, taken down very low, but Farsha with that skill 1 and 2 combo, Spiritual Unity is able to take down that Moscow very low, but it wasn't quite enough to finish him off in the bottom lane because of Moscow using that SOD. Grandeur was able to secure the outer turret now, and Grok is caught in a tough spot, but the Hayabusa won't engage. He will just use the quad shadow and get back. What a engage coming in from both the teams right here, but it was worked in favor of Team DSC as they extend that goal lead to 2.2k, and the Minster is trying to deal some damage, but he does not have enough items to deal that a good amount of damage at this point. And we see the Rhapsody and the Death Sonata coming in from the side of Grandeur, taking down almost 20 to 30% of HP from that Moscow. Grok looking for something, looking for that vision for his team. Now Hayabusa with the quad shadow, and now the shadow kill as well is able to get the pick off, find the kill on that Grandeur, and back away with the quad shadow as well. That was a good kill on that Grandeur as he was already, but we see and the top lane, the Minster with his flicker, with his King's Calling, able to take down, and the bottom lane, Tectonial Charge from Grok is able to knock up that, but he won't be able to sustain for long, and the Farsa got picked off. What a play coming in, what a play in the mid lane. Baksha is spotted in top 40, is very low, almost at 40% of his HP. Kimi is not backing away, but she will be forced to because of that stone barrier from that Grok now, and they are looking to push that mid lane, but won't be able to as Farsha and Granger both arrive at the right time. We first Arlott and Gatot providing that necessary vision for that team, and Arlott going in with the vengeance, and Grok able to steal that way that turtle with the Tectonial Charge. What top play coming in, the King's Calling popped on towards the Gatot. He can't use the AOG, he gets taken down. The Farsa falls to that Moscow, and now they are looking for more, and as the Grandeur picks up that triple kill, and off screen Kimi got taken down by the Minster. What an engage coming in from both the teams. Both the teams are playing better than the other at this point. Anything can happen any point because there's no goal advantage, there's no clear lead. Just two teams trying and fighting for that grand final slot, but a vengeance, and we see the stone barrier on towards the Tectonial Charge from that rock, not able to connect on towards that. We see the Feather Strike from Farsa on towards Hayabusa is able to take him very low, but will be cancelled out as the Gatot cast that Unbreakable and will be able to survive because of that. And Tectonial and that traction pulse from that Kimi on towards Grandeur, not able to connect as well. In the mid lane, they are just trying to clear the waves. They all have some items, but they don't. The Minster, especially the Minster needs some more items. Gatot go in Hayabusa with the quad shadow, follows up with the shadow kill as well. Finds the kill on the Farsa. What a play from that Hayabusa here, and we see both of them striving hard, both the teams trying their hardest and might be able to push that mid lane, but they are still here, and the Minster able to trigger his passive. Gatot taken down very low, forced to use the AOG. defensively, and we see Charlotte is also getting poked down by the Rhapsody, but will be able to disengage in the end. In the bottom lane, we see King calling
Blue
on towards
team
that
hero has been
Moscow
slain.
and Arlet, but he got taken down. He does not have enough damage. Arlet was very low though, but won't be able to secure that kill and will fall, giving up another kill. And now they are slowly building up the lead. They have one member left, might be able to get the Lord here. But the Bakia with the shield unity and the Tortoise went on towards that. Bakia is now get the dog out in a tough spot. Dog with the Tectonian Sword on towards 3. Now Hayabusa caught in a tough spot, able to escape with the quad shadow. Bakia got taken down.
Blue
Rock
team
is next
hero
on the
has
chopping
been
block. He
slain.
falls as well, and now only Granger is trying to run away, trying to clear out the wave, but won't be able to as the Lord got taken down.
team has slain
And
the
we
Lord.
see the Minster trying to deal some damage, but he won't be able to because of lack of that important items on him. They are
Blue
now
team turret
trying to
has
push
been
up top. Will
destroyed.
be able to get the outer turret, but the poke coming in from that Grandeur is still
Shut
significant. And Traction Pulse with the quad shadow is able to secure the
Blue
kill
team
on that
turret has
Grandeur.
been
Now that's
destroyed.
significant. And Gatot is caught in a tough spot. He does not have he has the AOG quad shadow coming in.
Red team hero
AOG
has
from
been
Gatot
slain.
not able to connect on towards Farsa. Is able to back away, but Hayabusa is able to secure that kill on towards that rock here. Okay, a trade coming in, but it was still in the favor of TSE. And Lord marching on from the bottom
Blue
lane,
team
able
turret
to
has been
secure that
destroyed.
outer turret. Now he is trying desperately to defend, able to clear out the wave in the mid lane with the King falling. Whole defense popped in the bottom lane. Lord got taken down. They are still not able to push that one outer turret in the mid lane. They are still trying to push, but Grok with that barrier and that traction bus kill
Blue
coming
team
from
hero
Kimmy,
has
and
been
he finishes
slain.
it off with that by the Gator to quad shadow from Hayabusa, not able to connect, forced to back away. Moscow Recalls has the SOD. Let's see if they will engage here. The Arler providing vision for his team. Hayabusa is not in a very good spot, but now he is at least in a safe spot. He might get a good angle here. Bastia is still in that bush. The Hayabusa might know it or might not. We see still they are trying to push it, and he will be
Blue
able to
team
secure
turret
that
has been
turret.
destroyed.
Shadow kill from the Hayabusa is not able to deal a good amount of damage. Forced back away. He still
team
has the
hero
Shadow
has
kill.
been
What
slain.
Shadow on cooldown
Red team hero has
coming
Red
through.
team
What
hero has
damage?
been
What
slain.
that insane damage coming in from the side. And Hayabusa gets caught in a top spot, able to pop in the shadow kill. Might be able to escape with the
Blue
quad
team
shadow,
hero
but
has been
the
slain.
Farsa is
Blue
chasing
team
after
base
him.
turret
Will
has
be
been
able to
destroyed.
secure the kill with the
Killing spree.
spiritual unity.
Red
And
team hero
Owlet is
has
next
been
on the chopping
slain.
block, gets taken down by the Minthither. Moscow is still there, able to dish out some damage, but Baksha is still alive. So is the Minthither. Might see another engage as the Lord is already coming up. The far lane of Team Omen is being pressured hard by Team DSC as they don't have the top lane inhibitor, but the one member of Team O DSC is still yet to arrive, so they won't start the Lord yet. They are still looking for plays here, and Minster in that push might be able to get a pick off if he able to land the King's Calling. He does not have the flicker though. Will be forced to rely and Traction Pulse is able to spot out and that AOG coming in from that Grok, but Farsa is able to back away with the Wings by Wings. SOD connects as well. Grok is on the next on the chopping block, forced to flicker away, but it's very taken down very low. Even after the tectonial charge didn't connect, he got taken down. And now it's clear for Team DSC to secure the Lord. They will be able to do it without much
Red
effort
team has
as
slain the Lord.
Gatot and Arlet don't everyone out and far. Lord is marching from the top lane. They are looking to sync the lanes right now. Looking at the itemization, we see the Grandeur has picked up a very common build, but what is an uncommon is that Winter Crown for that Hayabusa. He knows about the Hayabusa. If able to mark him in the back line, he gets that Winter Crown just in case, and it is going to be very important in the slot defense. Lord is already at the top lane. They are looking to push the
Blue
mid
team
lane.
turret has been
Gato
destroyed.
Mincidor with the Spear of Glory won't be able to find anything, and flicker of forward final strike from Albert is able to take Mincidor down very low. AOC on the
Blue
back
team
line,
hero
able
has
to
been
get
slain.
secure a kill. Hayabusa quad shadow now with the shadow kill as well, able to secure
Blue team
one
base
kill,
turret has
but
been
won't be able
destroyed.
to do anything more as the Lord gets taken down. Wind of Nature popped in from the Moscow. Shield Unity from Baksha. Another final slash, a huge final slash from the Albert, but they
Red
won't be able
team
to secure
hero
any kills.
has
They are
been
just looking
slain.
for the base as the base will get taken down. What a play coming in from team the DSE. Well, GT well played both the teams.
Victory!
What a very good performance coming in from that Moscow and as from Team Omen here. But Moscow from Team DSC was able to shut down each one with its precise rotations and map awareness and that split pressure. Quite good match coming in from both the teams. And congratulations to Team Omen for uh, uh, congratulations, Dark Shades. You move on to the grand finals of the Midsummer Cup wildcard. And Omen, wish you guys come back stronger. GG, well played, both the teams. So, with this, we conclude today's matches. And I, uh, your caster Brody, will be signing off. We will meet tomorrow for the top 16 matches and the wild card finals as well. It which will be held in between Dark Shades and as well from Team Elusivity. Both the teams have proven themselves, so we will witness a good showdown tomorrow. So stay tuned. Take care. Sayonara. Bye bye.